We're going to have some fun today. I'm excited. I am so excited. Hope you're doing well. We're waiting for our Facebook friends to get online, and then we'll go ahead and get started as soon as they're online. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Looks like Facebook's about to come online here. Let's see. Here we go. Boom, did it. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! When something weird and it don't feel good, who you gonna call? DeMarcus Testo! Here we go. Breakdown. I ain't afraid of no post. I ain't afraid of no post. Hey, what's up, y'all? How you guys doing? I wanted to give you a little bit of musical interludes to be doing that. Who you gonna call? I don't know. But let me ask you a question. So this has, I'm really excited about this video because I tried to do this video on the road and it wasn't working. And I think it wasn't working because I didn't need to do it. Then I need to do it now because things are still going forward and positive. I've had these two women come into my life out of nowhere. And they are phenomenal, strong, intelligent, and the best part about it, they're positive, and the even better part is they're the most uber supportive thing I've ever experienced in my life. The greatest thing I've ever experienced. And I have appreciation for who they are. Now, the title of this video is Who You Gonna Call, right? That's why I went ahead and did the Ghostbusters, right? That's right. The reason that I chose this video, and the reason that we're doing this video is because I want to talk about who you're calling into your life. So I actually went to a writing convention. I know I told you guys about that. And the writing convention I went to, one of the things the guy said he does every morning, and he wanted us to start doing it. And so I've already started doing it, and I'll show you mine, is to write down your desires list. So the reason you write down your desires is there's a reason, because the thing is what your mind thinks about happens. And it takes study. If you guys, the thing is, a lot of people don't believe that because the people who normally are not the ones, people who don't believe that are the ones who don't want to think outside of the fact that they have control over everything in their life. But if you want more out of life, you have to think like you've already have it, and you have to call it into your life. Who are you going to call? So I've actually been calling for strong, supportive, positive people in my life. I've been calling for that because I need that. From what I'm going through and what I was going through and you know what I want to achieve. I know the only way to do that is to have support and power behind me. People who are already doing what they want to do, and if they're not, they're still going in a positive direction to get there. And I call these two women. It was Shannon and Brooke. Amazing. And I couldn't have done any of this without you. I mean, you guys are being stellar. You know, the more, like I said, I've only known you for less than like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And I feel like we're all kindred spirits because I'm connected to you and you understand, you know, when I'm going through something, almost it's like you give me the right words. And, you know, when I post something positive, you hit me with a positive response, cheering me on and telling me to go for it. You don't hit me with anything negative or any type of condescending remark. You're always there. You're always supportive. And I hope I'm doing the same for you also. So who are you going to call is the name of the story. So I'm going to show you, this is my desires list. You see, it's on a half sheet of paper. It's not a big deal. I'm going to come on in there close so you guys can see it because we're going to read through this together because I want you to see what I have been calling into my life. It's a big deal. So here we go. My desires list. Now, I dated it 8/20 because it's 8/20. But the number 1 here, why is that represented? Well, what happens is any day you miss, like yesterday, I was so busy, I missed a day. And so any day you miss, you start over at number 1. So I had to start over at number 1 again, and I'm trying to get up there, and I will get up there because I was doing really well. I was on number 4 or 5, but I missed. So now we got to start all over. So here we go. So the first one is, I am alive. I am well. I feel great. Now let me show you what that looks like. He did this in the conference, and I love it. So he goes, I am alive. I am well. I feel great. Now that is giving the words with energy, and it actually comes over, and I've been feeling so much better since I've done that. I'm calling that in, right? Now, what's next on here? What's next is I am love. I will be, I have love to give, and I will give love freely. And I also need to add on there, I will also accept love, because that's a big deal too. I also accept love. And I have to erase a couple words here. And you'll understand. I'll tell you why later. I accept love. Okay, so I added that in there. And I crossed out a word, and I'll tell you why I did. And so it says right here, I accept love. Here we go. Okay? I am successful. Sorry, I am a success. And there's all grammatical errors. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to get it out of my system as far as writing it. Well, I have the words in my mind because this is what I need, right? So here we go. I am a success at all things I put my effort into. Now, it doesn't say I'm a success at all things I put my mind. I touch. Let me see if I can get this lit up a little bit more for us. That just got worse. Okay, never mind. So, everything I touch turns to gold when I apply my energy. Once again, it's what I need, it's what's happening, and I have to put my energy into it. My path is divinely inspired, and I am blessed. Truly believe that. I inspire people and motivate people to have a better life for themselves and their communities. I believe that's wholehearted, and that means families too. I love being 226 pounds, the way I play sports at this weight, and my six-pack. I do not have a six-pack yet. Now, I'll explain to you what I did there later. I will attract. Here we go. So here's at the bottom of my desires list. I will attract positive, supportive individuals that will help me. Hold on. There we go. Help me to achieve greatness and success in all avenues of my life. That's huge. And I'm drawing in these people now that are helping me to do that. And last but not least, I attract only the right situations and events and repel all other negative situations. All right? So the reason I write that is because we were talking about the power that words have. And whenever you give your brain something to think about, it tries to make it happen for you. It tries to fix it for you. It tries to make it creative. So if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, you're going to constantly get negative things. And I had to change my thinking altogether to start bringing in some of the positivity and strength that I'm actually bringing into my life. It's important for me because of what I want. Whenever I told you on here that I wanted to own my own school of leadership, and that's one of the things I wanted, and I've got 3 to 5 years to do it. That is the truth. And I had to say it out loud. I gave it a date and everything. So now the universe has put me in a position to do it. How do I know this? One, this football league. Yesterday I was the league commissioner of the football league. So I'm learning leadership, of adults, because that's going to be another big deal. I want to be a motivational speaker one day. So I have to learn leadership of adults. Big deal. There's something else that I need to learn in there, and I will learn it. I have attracted, I actually had a lady that I wanted to speak for her kids. She asked me if I would speak to her kids. And I said, absolutely. And this was last year. And then all of a sudden, it didn't happen. And so I was a little bit upset about it. But then I realized that my motivation and my videos went down. And they weren't quality like they used to be. And I was skipping them and doing all this stuff. But now I'm back on track. And so I'm actually inviting that back into my life. So that leadership piece that I wanted to do for the kids is actually going to happen. I'm actually going to be able to talk to a school full of children about leadership and becoming the best version of themselves they can. Yes, like I said, I'm bringing them in. I attract only the right situation and events, and I repel all negative ones. Uber has been huge. Bringing in the Uber has changed my life. I haven't told anybody the story, a couple people, but I was at rock bottom. I went to Goodwill because I got a new job and I needed some polos. And this is kind of personal, but who cares? And I went, they were like $3. And I went to swipe my card and my card got declined. That's how bad it was. And then all of a sudden, I knew I needed more money. That day I said, I need to figure out my money situation now. As soon as I did that, all of a sudden my brain started thinking, and it was like, wait a second. Your parents have a vehicle in the garage that they're not using right now. And of course, my family, we take care of each other. And boom, next thing you know, I'm an Uber driver. And now my financial problems are much, much better. I was able to pay off one of the credit cards I didn't know how I was going to get to based on Uber. I'm drawing in these positive situations and these positive people because I'm asking for them. Who am I calling into my life? Who are you calling into your life? If you notice that your life is full of negativity and the people that you're bringing into your life are not worth what you want them to be, it's okay because you're not calling anybody in. You're willing to accept anybody into your life. This is what I want. This is who I want. This is the situation that I want. This is who I am. Now, let me show you something. In here, I crossed out a word. You see that word right there I crossed off? It said, I am love, I have love to give, and I will give love freely. I crossed out one of those words. The word I crossed out was will. I will. Because when I write this letter, if you didn't notice this, I'm writing this letter from the standpoint that I already have it. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what is the future and what is the past. It doesn't know the difference between a thought and an act in a real life situation. So I'm talking to my mind as if I already have it, because as I do this, it will give me more of this. I am love, not I will give love. Yes, right now I'm not having the best love in my life as far as like making myself, yeah, I'm not feeling all the love, but it's okay because I'm asking for it. I'm telling my body I already got it. It's mine. I already got love. It's here. Successful people, positive people, they're coming. I'm attracting them. They're already here. So I'm talking to you as if I already have this. So what I want you to do, this is your mission for today. I want you to make your desires list, okay? And what I want you to put on your desires is just things you want for yourself. And it doesn't have to be a long list. Like this was a lot shorter last time, but it's growing. Half a sheet of paper, it's growing. And what I do is I fold this up, okay? Just like this. On it, I put, remember it's my first day, so I put the number 1 and I put the date. Okay? And what do? I put this in my pocket. Sorry for my zipper. I apologize. But I put it in my pocket right here, right? So why do I do that? I put this in my pocket so it's around me all the time, and whatever I'm drawing in I need to have is going to be next to my body. Believe it or not, energy flows through paper just like it flows through people. I can't describe it to you. I don't understand it myself, but I'm not supposed to. All I'm supposed to do is tell you about this. Obviously, I don't have a six-pack. I am not 226 pounds, but I'm talking as if I already have it because I do love my six-pack that I already have. I do love being 226 pounds. I do love the fact that it's going to affect my sports. I do love all that, even though it hasn't happened yet. It's okay because I'm creating the pathway in my mind. The problem is a lot of people spend a lot of time trying to figure out the exact ways A, B, C, D, D, F, G to get to H. Instead of saying, I'm going to H, I am at H. And then let everything else work itself out. I promise you it will. But we're scared to ask for things. So don't be scared to believe in yourself. Don't be scared to go to the next level. You can do it. I promise you can. And that's all I have for you guys today. Like, thank you guys. Thank you girls for coming. I appreciate you for listening to my story today. And remember, I want you to create my desires list and draw into the world things that you want. You know, and also talk about things you have. You have a great relationship. Say, I have a great relationship that I am thankful for. Write that in there. I am grateful that my kids are healthy. Write that in there. I am thankful for my job that I can pay my bills. Write that in there. Write it all in there. I was out of work for literally 2 months before I was able to write in there about what I needed financially. I don't even have finances in there. You notice that? It was in some of my other ones. I don't need it anymore. But I'm going to keep drawing in the right pieces. And that's how you get to the next level. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys. So I hope you have a great day. Remember, I believe and I love each and every one of you. Shannon and Brooke, you guys are amazing. You ladies are amazing. You're strong, you're powerful, and you're positive and you're supportive. And I couldn't have asked for anything better. I look for that. And so I appreciate you being in my life. And as you grow through, everybody, listen, as you grow and you go to the next level, or if you decide you just want something different in your life, ask for something different. Don't ask for the same and don't accept the same. Because when you ask for the same and accept the same, the world will give you the exact same thing. And nothing will change. And if you don't understand why am I not getting change? Well, you haven't given a chance. The world's giving you, like, let's say, for example, you say, I want something other than thumbtacks. But then all of a sudden the world's like, hey, DeMarcus, here's a thumbtack. I'm like, oh, cool, thank you. The world's going to continue to give me thumbtacks. But I'm like, I don't want a thumbtack. I want damage-free hangers. And the world's like, but here's a thumbtack, DeMarcus. I'm like, no, I don't want a thumbtack. Eventually, the world's going to figure out, the universe is going to figure out, your mind will figure out how to get you hanging, Velcro hangers or whatever. I don't know. It makes sense when you put it into play. So go to work, make your desires list. That's big. Put 2 or 3 things on there. It's okay, of things that you want, but talk about it as if you already have it. And that's all I have for you today. Nice long video. I hope you got it. Who are you going to call? I hope you said it. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Happy Monday.